All right guys, we're back for episode 4. Byron has not been hitting his steps, so we've come to Lvl Up Fitness today, see Luca and take him through a bit of a boxing class. Yeah, nice to meet you, mate. Oh, this is the man that's been teaching me what to do. So what's your name? Where do you come from?
My name is Luca Ferraccio. I'm actually originally from Hobart, Tasmania, but I moved to the Gold Coast 4 years ago. In this gym, Lvl Up, in almost 3 months now. Been training the big unit here, and he's getting better and better each week. And I reckon we get him in the ring. What do you reckon?
Hey, maybe one day.
One day we'll get him in a fight camp. Let's
Yeah,
go.
maybe I'll scrap EBT first though.
Oh, the call out, the call out.
No, don't do that, I'll get flogged.
Front with the gloves.
Yeah. We're gonna run a session today. We're gonna take Byron through it and see what we can do.
Yeah, Byron, I heard you've been a naughty boy. You haven't been doing your steps, so you'll be doing a lot of steps today with your arms.
Yes, sir.
A lot of steps.
Do right hand or left hand side? Switch your stance. You want to do the balls of your feet. You don't want to do on your toes. You don't want to do on your heels. With the balls of your feet. Oh, that's our footwork. Rear foot. Front. Weak foot first. Yep. And again, step and back. Yep. Good. See back foot. There. There you go. On the. Bang. Step. 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 No, back out. Front foot and back.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. And again, feet. One at a time. Down. Cross. Tap. Yep, and I want you to step with that as well.
Step.
Step. There you go. Oh. Good. And you really want to throw your shoulder forward too.
Right.
First time on the gloves.
Yeah, take it in the car park. So we've just finished our second round on the pads. We're both starting to get gas, but what's your initial thoughts on something outside of normal cardio?
It's a lot more fun, that's for sure. I haven't done much boxing myself. I've just hit a bag at home a few times throughout my life, and that's really it for me. But yeah, this is great fun. I've always wanted to get into a bit more fighting style stuff, to be honest. So I think as men as well, it's just good for us to do. So yeah, no, it's been really fun so far. It's nice just getting my form right, getting taught what to do, how to keep myself together properly, I suppose, and throw proper punches.
Yeah. And I guess, God forbid, if anything happens on the street, we can throw some hands.
Crap. Work it.
What am I doing?
Yeah, just smash my body. Drive it in. Drive it in. There you go. Keep going. Push harder. Let's go. Let's go. Push. There you go. There's a bit. There you go. Good. Nice. Good work. Tired?
Most people think that cardio is going to be the main driver to their fat loss, but this is where everyone goes wrong. You spend an hour, 2 hours on the step machine every single day, and to be honest, you're only going to burn 2 chocolates worth doing 2 hours of cardio. So honestly, it's not worth your time and effort. Most of the results are going to be driven by one, your diet, 80+%. And secondly, if you're resistance training, the more muscle you have, the more fat you're going to burn naturally just from your normal day-to-day stuff. Walking around, breathing, digesting food, that's where it's going to come from, not cardio. So the takeaway from this is use cardio as a tool or a backup plan. Don't rely on it to be your main source of output. So when you get to a point where you feel like you're plateauing, you can't lose any more weight, then add it in. Don't just go balls to the wall and start with 40 minutes a day because you're really going to plateau early.
He's with us this morning. Let's go.
Shit, man.
It's hard, isn't it?
That's good. Now, the reason why I took up boxing and started is because I've been training in the gym for 8-9 years now, and it does get a bit boring over time. Yes, we're still growing muscle. Yes, still getting stronger and progressing. But end of the day, if you're just overall not enjoying it, it's good to just change it up. And this is a fun form of cardio rather than just sitting on the stairs or sitting on a bike. Another myth that people get caught up on is sweating means more fat loss. Sweating doesn't mean you're burning fat. Sweating is literally just your body reacting to heat and you're losing water. So no, when you're sweating heaps, you're not burning fat. Your body is literally just responding to the heat.
Good work, bro.
Woo! Holy
That's hard, isn't it?
That's hard. All right, we're gonna swap over. I'm putting the body piece on. I might drop. I'm on. Guys, we just finished up on the boxing class. Honestly, my back is drenched in sweat right now. Those body shots took it to the next level. Luca is the fucking man. If you guys need some boxing, definitely check out Lvl Up Fitness in Miami. He'll sort you out. Use code SAGE at checkout. What was your overall thoughts on it? That was your first proper class.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. I mean, it definitely beats the walking. I don't know if Sage touched on it yet, but I've been fucking shit for walking so far. My steps have been rough. To say the least, but we're improving. The last few days have been getting there. So back to the session, that was fucking amazing. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm absolutely drenched in sweat as well right now. It was fun just feeling like getting the proper techniques down, getting my footwork all together. Like he was just kind of helping me learn the foundations, really, the fundamentals. So it was really nice to just get into that, start getting to the groove, start feeling that like flow state of getting it done. So cardio, I rate that, it has to be like a 9 or 10 out of 10, to be honest. I don't
Beats the treadmill or the stair machine.
Yeah, there wouldn't be much that beats that, to be honest. Maybe an ocean swim, they're pretty fun, but yeah, that's not really.
That's more relaxing.
Yeah, that's pretty relaxing. That was good though. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's definitely like, especially for men, like women can obviously do it too, but for men, I feel like it's a really good stress reliever. It's good to just like get your mind off things, hit the bag, learn some more technique, learning more about the technique, and just overall knowing, I guess if it really came down to it, you'd be able to defend yourself as well as best as you could.
Knowing how to box and hold yourself together as well. It's just like a bit of a confidence thing as a man. Like, you know how to hold yourself together. You know, you're feeling a little bit more secure in yourself, a bit of a confidence boost, just knowing that you know how to take care of yourself and protect you and potentially those around you. I mean, obviously I'm not at that stage yet. I mean, but it's one of those things that I feel as a man, it's nice to build up these foundations for yourself.
And it's similar to like weight training. Like when you start, you're going to be a bit shaky. Things aren't really going to feel good. It's going to feel very awkward, but it's one of those things where you just stick it out. You go once a week, build up twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever the case is. Over time, you can actually see your progress and feel your progress week to week, just like you would with weight training. You gain more muscle here, you gain more speed, you recover faster, you can take punches better, your technique's better, your footwork's better. Pretty well overall, you progress just like you would in the gym. And with a lot of my clients, like a lot of people do different types of sports outside of the gym. So when they come through, I'll be like, okay, cool. What's your foundation? Do you play footy? Do you play basketball? Whatever the case is. We have a lot of rugby players and a few guys that do boxing as well. So of course, this gets worked into their schedule. I'm not going to make them weight train 5 times a week. If they then have to go play footy on a Saturday, after doing 2 leg days, they're going to be absolutely ruined and their performance on the field is not going to be as good as it could be. So it does tie in together. A lot of the bigger lads that have come through have lost 10 to 20 kilos and they go on the field now and they notice like, bro, I can run way further, I can run faster. Their team is now seeing their performance increase as a team player as well. So that's really uplifting to see other people go out and achieve that too. But to wrap it up, we'll go through Byron's check-in. So this week, as an overall average, he's down another 200 grams from memory. Physically, of course, most importantly, he is looking a lot tighter, especially in your back. I think we're still down 3 kilos. Roughly about 3 kilos in 4 weeks. So a bit of a slower week as far as actual weight loss on the scale, but visually we're seeing way bigger changes. His gym progression has shot up massively too. Like I think on the leg press, you're literally up like 100 kilos or something, which is huge. So his gym progression is overall way better. And it goes to show that we're actually growing a little bit of lean muscle tissue in the process during this cut phase. So it's going to be a bit more of like a recomp going down over the next few weeks as we start to dial in the training. No further changes have been made to his plans at the moment as he definitely still on track. The next thing from here is just going to be the steps again. There were a few days that were around like 2,000 to 2,500 steps, which is pretty low. But on the back end of the week, obviously we were conversating a bit back and forth on text, and I have seen his steps come up from our target last week where we said I want to see 6,000 a day. So I did send him a text and say, look, 6,000 a day minimum in all capitals. I was getting mad. Yeah. And then
that
from
has been 6k since that message was sent.
from that point on, we've seen 6k a day. So now that we've kind of broken that plateau of like the low steps being under that, we can hopefully maintain the 6k and then look at progressing slowly. Maybe go to 7, maybe go to 8 from here on out. But I think from here we'll keep hitting 6. The next tool, if we can't get up to 8, is just going to be adding some cardio, whether that be coming back here for boxing or some low intensity steady state on like a treadmill or a bike or something that's very easy and low impact. What was your week like overall?
We'll start with like the highlights of the week. Was probably like, the last 2 sessions I've had, I've just felt really, really good in the gym. It's been nice to like just be pushing fully maxes again. And yeah, surprised myself last night with it was my upper session, but on my back I was doing it's like chest supported rows, and I think I broke my like all-time PB on it for my set. So not only am I back to my peak strength that I used to be, I'm pretty much back to hitting full-on all-time PRs, which is fucking crazy. Did another movement as well, which I also got an all-time PR, and I think feeling pretty fucking crazy to just be not only back to where I was before, like almost this like 1 year somewhat hiatus, to be not only pushing back to my old kind of PRs, but breaking them already.
Passing them and going a bit further.
Yeah. And what, we're 3 weeks in, or is this 4?
This will be your 4th week now.
Yeah, so starting onto my 4th week and already being back to where I was before all of this, but with a year's break, is just actually fucking
That's actually
crazy.
crazy.
Thought it was going to take like 6 weeks to
Yeah.
kind of get back into the proper groove, but yeah, I'm feeling so good. Mind muscles all back. Form is feeling almost better than ever. I've just been having a little bit of trouble with my right shoulder since I had a operation on it. It's a little bit funky. It's rolling forward a bit. You can probably see in some of my progress pictures, to be honest. I feel like it's slowly starting to just naturally sit back. I've been focusing on that a lot.
And I think for the shoulder, we might make some adjustments to cater for that. So we'll probably look at increasing back volume, some more upper back, some more rear delts, just going to overall help with posture. And he is quite chest dominant. So we'll look at some back work, and we'll also look at transitioning some movements on push day into more of like a neutral grip to stop the elbows from flaring and keep the tension off that delt as well. But then we can kind of monitor the progress from there and see if he's still in pain and whatnot. So I'm not a physio, but this is definitely something that I'd recommend for you guys. If you do have some shoulder pain or some niggles, just give it a break, give it a 6-week, 8-week block on some new movements, some neutral grip stuff, and see how you feel after that. Game plan for the next week moving forward is going to be a rinse and repeat of last week, except we're going to maintain that 6K steps per day. And then following next week's check-in, we might be implementing some cardio along the way. But 2K calories, 180 grams of protein from memory, so that will still remain. And then we'll just continue ticking goals day to day, week by week, and potentially look at another off-plan meal, maybe on the weekend or something. We'll discuss it off camera and come up with a game plan, but I'll fill you guys in. If it is, maybe GYG. Thanks for watching, guys. That's a wrap on episode 4. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Episode 5 will be coming next week. Let us know what we should do.